Hello again, my name is Dan Schimberg, founder and president of Lionheart Tutoring. Over the years, many parents have expressed concern and confusion about their children's reading performance. They recognize that their children are behind in reading and wonder what could be slowing down progress and a love of reading. To understand what is happening, you can think of proficient reading as the mastery of two skills: decoding to transfer the letters on the page into sounds and words, then language processing to understand these words and sentences. If either skill falters, then reading problems will emerge. The vast majority of students, however, struggle with decoding or the sounding out process. They have the language abilities to process stories told to them, but cannot access that same level of comprehension required to read when independent. Their decoding accuracy is not strong enough to identify the words, or their minds are simply too exhausted from using ineffective methods to gain the higher reaches of comprehension. This type of reader can be identified quickly by a tendency to guess at words, to backtrack frequently, and to become frustrated easily. To overcome these issues, students often require direct instruction in decoding. It is necessary to build up their skills to approach words first by sound and syllable rather than by sight. Although parents are told to focus on training for sight words, this emphasis frequently causes confusion, as a child switches between reading a word in its entirety by sight and reading a word systematically through sounds and syllables. This technique of reading by sound does not end at grade school. Eye tracking studies show that even the most advanced readers divide words into syllables and read most words by sound. We at Lionheart Tutoring fully support systematic phonics and controlled reading that reward students for reading by sound. We have found our method successful in improving students' reading abilities and bringing them to higher reaches of reading comprehension. Through our self-designed reading diagnostic assessment, we can pinpoint the areas that need attention and streamline the process of getting students back on track. Each session, we walk students through tightly controlled word lists and reading passages that prove to them the effectiveness of reading by sound and the rapid acquisition of meaning. In addition to our instruction in our sessions, we encourage parents to practice with their children at home, with letter cards, word lists, and reading materials to utilize. For reading comprehension, we itemize question types and different categories of passages so students can understand what is expected in comprehension checks rather than simply hoping for the best. We guide students through foundational level questions that involve main idea and details, and then build up to the higher order questions involving predictions and inferences. To ensure reading comprehension at the level of chapter books and novels, we have written dozens of reading guides that help students track their understanding in summaries and answer both surface level and deeper meaning questions. These guides cover all levels, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, along with books that appeal to 2nd through 12th graders. Reading should be a joy, not a chore. We are eager to help your child rekindle that early love of reading and explore their potential as outstanding readers.